My name is Reegan Key. I'm the Manager of Public Information at Emergency Management Victoria. And on the 7th of February 2009, I was in the information unit in the Pakenham Incident Control Centre working on a fire at the Bunyip Bridge. Our fire started on the Wednesday in the Bunyip State Park, and so we'd been working on a fire well in advance. So we had firefighters out on the ground, and we had time to actually spend some time working around the fire and to map where, really, with the predicted conditions, where we thought the fire was going to go and which communities were likely to be impacted. So in that context, we were lucky. We were able to use the systems and the processes and the information that we did have, spend the time with the community, talking to them, engaging them with them. Our biggest day, and apart from Black Saturday, was probably the day before, when we ran 6 or 7 community meetings in a range of different communities to the south of Bunyip State Park, Tonnenbach, Labatouche, down into Warragul, and talked to each and every one of those communities about what was coming tomorrow. That moment that we really realised how big that day was with the 5 o'clock news. We'd been working all day since 7 o'clock. We'd been working the 3 days prior. And it wasn't until, because you were sort of in the zone and you're almost blinkered in that respect, focused on the work that you're doing, we turned on the news and we could see and hear the things that were happening in other places. And I was still relatively new to emergency management at that point. I worked with Parks Victoria and I'd been there for about 3 years at that point, and so hadn't seen anything really significant. Had knowledge of other events and lived in the Dandenong Ranges all my life, so was well aware of fire risk, but hadn't really been involved in anything this significant. I guess the main thing for me in reflection is that this is my job now. This is what I do. My role is to improve how we provide information to communities during emergencies. I have a great team of people that help me do that. But the days that followed that day and that day of Black Saturday still sit in my mind, and the experience and the work that followed that with communities and the resilience of those communities and the amazing work done in that time really stays with me. And it might not be every day, but especially this day shows me how far we've come and the work that we've done to really improve what we can do for the community. Our role is really to just get the best information we can, get it out there to communities and help them make good decisions. And that doesn't matter whether it's a fire or a flood or a storm or heat, pandemic. It's one of those things that the change from that day is so significant, and the focus that we have to put community at the centre and really support them to try and make good decisions is probably the biggest thing for me.